Jealousy in children doesn't always look like envy. Sometimes it's a tantrum when a sibling gets more attention. Sometimes it's a quiet withdrawal when a friend gets praised. Sometimes it's a harsh comment like, "She's not even that good." And often adults respond with correction. "Don't be jealous. You should be happy for them." But this response, though well-meaning, can lead to shame, confusion, and emotional suppression. Let's explore how to guide children through jealousy with emotional safety, not emotional silence. Why children feel jealous. Jealousy is a signal, not a sin. Jealousy in children isn't just about wanting what someone else has. It's about fearing they're not enough without it. It's a tender emotion that often masks deeper feelings like insecurity, loneliness, or the need to feel special. Let's look at the emotional layers beneath jealousy. 1. Fear of being less loved or less seen. Children are constantly scanning their environment for emotional safety. When a sibling gets more attention or a friend is praised, a child may feel, "Am I not good enough? Do they love her more than me? Why didn't anyone notice me?" Jealousy becomes a way of expressing the fear of emotional exclusion. What they need: reassurance that love isn't a competition, moments of focused connection, words like, "There's enough love for everyone, including you." 2. Comparison and identity formation. As children grow, they begin to compare themselves to others. This is part of developing a sense of self, but comparison can quickly turn into self-doubt. They may think, "She's better at drawing than me. He always wins. I wish I looked like her." Jealousy here is a reflection of identity insecurity. What they need: affirmation of their unique strengths, encouragement to celebrate others without losing themselves. Words like, "You shine in your own way, and that matters." 3. Unmet emotional needs. Sometimes jealousy isn't about the toy, the praise, or the achievement. It's about a deeper emotional hunger. A child might feel jealous when they're craving more one-on-one time. They feel emotionally disconnected. They're longing for validation or comfort. Jealousy becomes a protest. "I need more of you." What they need: presence, emotional attunement, gentle check-ins like, "Are you needing more time with me today?" 4. Developmental sensitivity to fairness. Children are wired to notice fairness. When they perceive imbalance, even if it's unintentional, they may feel jealous. They might say, "Why does she always get the big piece? He got more turns than me." This isn't greed, it's a developmental need for justice and emotional equity. What they need: clear explanations, fair routines, empathy for their perception, even if the situation is balanced. 5. Lack of emotional vocabulary. Young children often don't know how to say, "I feel left out. I'm sad that I didn't get chosen. I wish I had that." So they act out. They criticize. They withdraw. They say things like, "She's not even that good." Jealousy becomes a mask for unspoken feelings. What they need: emotional coaching, gentle language to name their feelings, supportive phrases like, "It sounds like you're wishing you had that too." That's okay to feel. How to respond with emotional wisdom. Turning jealousy into growth, not guilt. Jealousy is not a flaw, it's a feeling. And like all feelings, it needs to be seen, named, and guided. When parents respond with shame, "Don't be jealous," children learn to hide their emotions. But when parents respond with empathy, children learn to understand themselves. Here's how emotionally attuned parents respond: with presence, patience, and emotional clarity. 1. Normalize the feeling. Children need to know that jealousy is part of being human. It's not bad, it's not wrong, it's a signal. Say, "It's okay to feel jealous sometimes. Everyone does. That feeling means something matters to you. Why it works. Normalizing the emotion removes shame. It helps your child feel safe enough to explore what's underneath. 2. Name what's beneath the jealousy. Jealousy is often a mask for deeper feelings like sadness, fear, or longing. Ask gently, did you feel left out? Are you wishing you had that too? Did it feel unfair? Why it works. Naming the deeper emotion helps your child understand themselves. It builds emotional vocabulary and self-awareness. 3. Validate without comparing. Avoid minimizing their feelings by pointing out what they do have. Instead, meet them where they are. Say, "It's hard when someone else gets something you wanted. You're allowed to feel sad about that." Why it works. Validation teaches your child that their emotions are welcome, even when they're uncomfortable. It builds trust and emotional safety. 4. Teach empathy and self-worth. Once your child feels seen, gently guide them toward empathy and self-reflection. Say, "Can you imagine how your sister felt when she got that award? What's something you're proud of lately?" Why it works. This helps shift the focus from comparison to connection. It teaches your child that someone else's success doesn't diminish their own. 5. Model emotional honesty. Children learn how to handle jealousy by watching how we handle it. Say, "Sometimes I feel jealous too. I remind myself that I'm enough, even when someone else shines. It's okay to feel that way. What matters is how we respond." Why it works. Modeling emotional honesty gives your child permission to feel and tools to grow. Closing message: jealousy is a doorway, not a detour. Jealousy isn't a flaw in your child. It's a feeling asking to be understood. It's the quiet voice that says, "I want to matter too. I want to feel seen. I want to know I'm enough." When we respond with shame, we teach silence. But when we respond with empathy, we teach emotional courage. So the next time your child says something sharp or pulls away in envy, lean in. Listen, guide them gently back to themselves. Because every jealous moment is a chance to build self-worth, empathy, and trust. And that is the kind of parenting that heals. If this message resonated with your journey, join Seeds of Tomorrow for gentle parenting wisdom, heart-centered tools, and reflections that nurture both your child's emotional world and your own. Let's continue walking this path together, one mindful moment, one healing insight, one growing heart at a time. See you in the next video.